es magnífico. Con uno solo punto de dato pudieron dibujar una curva. Y probable que en la historia de ese país estaban puentes sobre esta curva. Es más powerful.
Sorry, why?
Más poderoso.
Why?
Yeah?
Why?
Why?
Please. Say again, why?
Hemos
Please.
tres puntos. El más simple camino de aquí a aquí, por aquí, es. No puede ser posible. Es
más posible así en curva que en línea recta.
La recta ne paso por el punto de dato. Ne puede ser.
No hay dato ahí.
Pero él decía que la fórmula.
No, que la fórmula.
La fórmula.
Esto, pero con base.
No, es que no hay fórmula.
No.
Es que, ajá, eso es
Que no hay
porque
fórmula.
No hay fórmula.
Porque la
Porque no tiene más
fórmula.
datos. Porque no tiene más datos.
Ajá.
Es que
no puede
siempre
crear una
te piden
fórmula.
a la hora de hacer un texto las fórmulas y no te reconocen que a veces no hay fórmulas
Él
académicamente.
solamente
This
explica.
Que era un poco la discusión sobre esta rigidez académica, porque te piden pensar y él lo que está diciendo es cuidado con los juegos, ¿no? Frente a eso.
Yes, I'll answer in English.
Sorry.
This is precisely 10 years ago I started teaching it, and I gave that, and then I gave the formula. And I saw that students forgot about this, and they focused on the formula. The formula.
Yes.
And when it comes to exam, I give another situation. They try to fit the formula, no pensando. And I do not give the formula now,
Yes.
because formula is good, but thinking. Formula is simply a way to establish this curve. And we have the curve roughly with 3 points. I have now started my course precisely without formulas, to force people to think. If this seems overly simple, well, you would have done it immediately, but it didn't. Thank you very much, you did a very good job, and now we can continue.
How can it possible to support that in a research, academic research?
How
Support that.
How can we apply that?
Yes, in academic research.
Academic research.
It's different, I think.
Yes. You think this is not academic research? Esta es el problema. Es academic. The very idea, first you have a data point. Place it in perspective. This is very basic academic research. Put the data in perspective. Here, in other places, the perspective may be different. But here, since it's percent, the perspective is, it must go to 0 to 100, 0 to 100, So, make the square. So simple that we forget to do it. But then, if our computer, if we have a misprint and our computer produces a point here, we say, okay, this is the computer produces. when we have this quadrant, this square, we know that, hey, the computer must have made a mistake, which rather means I must have made a mistake. So, does it make a sense to have a point here? Yes. Does it make a sense here? Absolutely no. A point here, if it's just percentages, ¿por qué no? But if it's alphabetization, then this is suspicious, because it would say that more women can read than male. Historically, it's not. And then the thinking of punta ancora. Well, this is extremely important in physics. Thinking about the extremes. What could be the least alphabetization? Zero. And if it's zero for men, it must be also zero for women, because women's alphabetization is not larger usually. And think in other terms, if even all the women can read, probably all men can read. And then we have this. The next thing would be indeed to figure out the formula. But I will not do it, because my experience is, if I give the students now the formula, they focus on the formula and forget about that. I used to do all this job on the blackboard myself, very elegantly. And the students would look there and say, well, I can dream, he's talking nonsense, it's not important. I can look at my telephone or something, and then when I write the formula, then I write the formula, and I listen, all the students start writing. This here, they didn't bother write, this is childish. They write the formula, and they have missed the basics of scientific thinking. We can, with so little, we can get the whole history of female versus male alphabetization. Now, I could give you the formula, but no. Pensemos, puntos de anclaje conceptuales. Puntos de anclaje conceptuales, extremely important. With instead of 1 point, now we have 3 points, and we can draw the whole history. El objetivo mejor de la ciencia es pronosticar con cualquier precisión. Aquí, we have this. Hoy puede ser que cuanto m está 0.5, puede es aquí. Puede es aquí posible. Puede es aquí no posible. No es posible que come aquí. Es muy elegante que elegante es muy importante en ciencia. Podemos añadir la línea de igualdad, and you did it. Yes, that helps to compare. ¿Qué hicimos para obtenerlo? Pensemos de la manera lógica. Pero es posible, es probable no. Usemos la notación informativa. M y F, no X y Y. Pensemos a los extremos posibles, como 0 y 100 aquí. Comparemos también con los extremos. ¿Dónde es? Hicimos un gráfico con más que datos. No solo un gráfico de datos, sino un gráfico con más que datos. Añadimos la área completa, donde los puntos de datos pudieron ser, y pensemos a los puntos de anclaje conceptuales. Aquí, histórico. Dibujemos una curva a través de los puntos de anclaje y los puntos de datos. Algún diagonal también tiene sentido para comprar. Dos asistentes, por favor. Dos asistentes. Tenemos... hemos puede ese puntos aquí hemos esto 6 dos otros puntos. Perdón. No es 650. 650, perdón. Sí. No, certo. Tres, no. Pueden una curva. Una curva. Sí. So, uno punto. It would be an accident, something random. With 3 points, we have more. We can see that they are all reasonably on one curve. So this means the data seem to be pretty good.
But the numbers are not assigned to time. So
No time. No time. This is
Percentage.
yes, percentage in time. It could be something like in time. There are limits, 100. We do not have puertos lógicos. Hemos un nivel. Y si hemos uno tiempo. Si hemos no hemos una curva por los por masculino y una curva cuánto exacto no le sabemos. Son fórmulas, son modelos.
But how would you, for instance, apply it maybe in some countries in the Middle East or Central Asia, where you saw the Taliban got into power and literacy dropped? Or in other countries where they try to ban women
Yes.
from reading? How would you put these into a quote like this?
I have the
seems to go
yes.
forward only.
I have the data. Unfortunately, I do not have the data for Mexico, because data start only from 1960. So I have data for very low alphabetization for countries in Africa, in Afghanistan, and they start from here. And some go like that, like here, this is the average. Mozambique goes like that. Bangladesh goes like that. But the average is around here. And in Africa now, in some countries, it may be that it goes like that. And then it starts going down.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to say.
Yes, it probably goes down on the same curve, not quite, but this is a complication that I will not tell you. And we have no data. Fortunately, we have no data. So we can, but now with 3 points. Sorry, I messed it up. With 3 points, we could run a linear regression. And then people who do that, their computer gives them a line like that. Un línea recta muy buena. El coeficiente de regresión R cuadrado debe ser 0.9. Muy buena línea recta.
Lo publicamos, ya.
Sí. Publicamos. Sí, publicamos. Pero ne publique el grafo. Publique solo el tabla. Nobody will know that this good relationship is basura. Yeah. Ask how much is it when masculine alphabetization was here, and it said -2. No problema, sin pensando. When the alfabetización femenina es 100, ¿cuándo es alfabetización masculina? ¿Cuándo?
More than 100.
Yeah.